was a very innocent soul, just like you are right now. You were born an innocent soul, filled with God's Spirit. You didn't know there was good and bad in this world. You grew up. That's why Jesus says that to enter the kingdom of God, you have to be like a child. You have to be like a child. Why? Because the child cannot tell right from wrong. Everything is good before a child. Even if you brought a snake and started dangling it before him, he'll think this is something beautiful. Because that's how your spirit is. The Spirit of God sees only beauty. The Spirit of God sees only goodness. The Spirit of God sees peace. The Spirit of God sees wealth. The Spirit of God has no limitation in its goodness, in its power, in its authority. But then there is that spirit that finds you in your Garden of Eden. You ask yourself, you cry out and say, I have done no one wrong, but people are doing wrong to me. Yes, because in your Garden of Eden, a serpent is lurking out to you and giving you new knowledge. But the new knowledge is to strip you naked. Their knowledge is to get you away from the image of God, from the likeness of God. Because when you're free, you can become anything. A spirit can become anything. A spirit can be anywhere. But once the devil speaks, you start hiding. Leave the devil alone, because the devil works in this world. That's why the devil came down from heaven and came here on earth in the Garden of Eden to find Eve. Wherever you are in this world, child of God, let me assure you, the devil will come in your Eden and will take away your right of being the image of God, and will take away your right of moving in his light by giving you something that seems better, but that something is going to strip you naked. Come back to the image of God, and then you see his limitless power. You see that he alone has no boundaries. And when you come back to the image of God and his likeness, you will no longer be depressed, because depression is something brought by the world. But when you come back in the image of God, you will no longer see depression. You will see beauty, you will see joy, you will see righteousness, because that is what Adam and Eve saw. Even in one another, if we go back to the scriptures, Adam and Eve were in the garden, but no one saw each other's nakedness. Why? Because there was purity. There was the purity of the image of God. There was the purity of his likeness. But once the serpent comes, that serpent can come in anyone's image. It can come in your sister's image. It can come in your brother's image. It can come in a snake image. It can come in a situation image. But it has come to strip you naked. And from that day forward, you will see right and wrong. And each time you see right and wrong, you're bound to go into a depression. You're bound to fail. Because then you'll put limitations on your spirit. Why? Yet God said, I have given you all Eden. It is in your dominion. That's a pointer for you to go and think about. In whose image are you moving in? Are you still in the purposeful image of God? Or you're moving into the worldly image of God? Gods, not gods. When we find out that, then we are good to go. We are going to start a journey of building a new altar, knowing that now we know who we are and nobody's going to tell us what is right or wrong, because we are setting up an altar with our own Creator, and we shall know the truth, and the truth will set us free. If you have more questions or clarifications about who you really are right now, feel free. We welcome you. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube, CK Helix Management Ministries, and then on TikTok, CK Helix Management Ministries. We welcome you. We invite you. Come and let us talk about God and his image in us. The spirit image that is boundless and limitless. You're welcome.